I'm Dr. Megan Ross, the Zoo Director here at Lincoln Park Zoo. 2020 has been a strange year for all of us. In March, we closed for the first extended period of time since 1868. We were able to reopen in June, and we were so thrilled to bring Chicagoans back to Lincoln Park Zoo. I know the animals and the staff really missed seeing everyone here on grounds. This year, our zoo family, including our donors and our members and our board of trustees, has been more important than ever. You have really stepped up to help us get through this amazingly challenging year, and we cannot thank you enough for all of your support. As always, here at Lincoln Park Zoo, we are not complacent being stagnant. So we saw our staff really coming together to ensure that each staff member and every guest who comes here is safe. We also saw them coming together to ensure that not just people here in Chicagoland, but in the Republic of Congo, where we do research, that our field workers are also safe there. We've also come up with new ways to look at science and how it can help wildlife. So our Urban Wildlife Institute has been trying to understand the effects of COVID and the pandemic on urban wildlife in the Chicago landscape. As a part of the UN network, we can see how that effect is happening not just here, but in the 30 partnering cities that we have across North America. Construction on the Pepper Family Wildlife Center has continued throughout the year. We really haven't missed a single day of construction, which has been pretty amazing. So we're still on schedule to have that building open up next fall in 2021. We're really excited about welcoming a new Pride of Lions that is going to be adjacent to this amazing historically landmark building. It's going to be quite a crown jewel in the middle of the zoo. In August, we welcomed a new Grevy zebra to the zoo. Her name is Abra, and she was born at 60 pounds. Over the course of this fall, we've been watching her grow like a weed, just like zebras do. She's all legs and almost as tall as her mom at this point. It's amazing how fast these zebras can grow. It's been fascinating to walk around the zoo and do my regular rounds and see how the animals are responding to people not being in the building. For example, when I go to Regenstein African Journey, you can see the meerkats coming up and sometimes alarm calling when I walk through the building. The chimpanzees are really too busy with their own social lives to really bother with what's going on with me on the public floor. But the gorillas feel very differently and definitely come over to check me out to see what I'm doing. Next year, when we're hopefully able to welcome you back not just to the zoo grounds, but also inside of our buildings, I think several of the animals here are going to be just as excited to see you as you are going to be to see them. Partnerships and colleagues have been more important than ever this year. Earlier this year, the cultural institution community came together, and we worked collaboratively to help guide the state on writing some of the guidelines on how we could safely reopen, and also have leaned on each other to get some new best practices so that we could learn from what each institution has been learning in order to ensure that our guests and our staff are as safe as possible. It's been quite an effort to be able to work with both the city and the state to ensure that we are doing the best that we can here in Chicagoland to ensure that everyone who comes to Lincoln Park Zoo feels safe and is safe while they're here. The greatest thing about Lincoln Park Zoo is that we stand for being for wildlife, for all. We are here and welcome and open for anyone to come and visit, and we also are here to be champions of wildlife. We are here to connect people with nature so that they can understand their impact in the world and how they can participate in caring, conserving, and being a part of the community of this amazing ecosystem.
So our Feed the Chicken program, this is one of the many programs that we have here at the farm and the zoo. We've also got our Groom the Goats program, and we have a Feed the Cow program as well.
I think this would be a great opportunity for folks to come and get a little closer and be able to feed them at the same time.
The star of this meet and greet is Maku, our eastern black rhinoceros.
Hi, campers!
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Bell, CEO and President of Lincoln Park Zoo. Been here now for about 45 years, but I have to say that 2020 was certainly a unique year. You know, our staff has just done an incredible job in very trying times, taking care of the animals, making sure that they stay safe, the animals stay safe, and our public stays safe. I want to give a special thank you to our Board of Trustees that do so much work for us here at the zoo, so supportive and an inspiration to all of us. And of course, our chair, John Mustafi, and our past chair, Biff Bowman, have just been incredible inspirations for us all. I'd also like to thank our Women's Board, who raised a tremendous amount of money for us this past year to help us with operations, and our Auxiliary Board, who are great ambassadors for us throughout Chicago. So thank you to all those, and of course, our members and donors, and just our visitors to the zoo. Thank you so much for your support. I'd also like to give a special thanks to Richard and Roxy Pepper. Our Pepper Family Wildlife Center will be the highlight of our Pride of Chicago campaign, which will open this coming fall. So thank you, Richard and Roxy, for what you've done to help us close out an amazing and a successful campaign. You know, the zoo is more than just a physical place. We're doing work in the communities. We're doing work in areas where these animals all come from to help conserve them in the wild. So we're looking forward to getting back into operation again, getting our programs up and going. And you know, none of this would be possible, again, without your support. About 80% of our conservation science programs, for example, are grant funded. So thank you, continue to give. Next year is gonna be a tough year for us. We have about a $30 million a year budget at the zoo. And it is important, obviously, that we're able to balance our budget and build some reserves so that we have money for times like we're going through right now. So thank you again for your support. Please continue to give if you're giving. It means so much to all of us. Thank you.
From all of us at Lincoln Park Zoo, thank you.
From all of us who serve our members and donors.
Serve our guests and manage our teams.
Who provide daily animal care and nutrition.
Who tend to the zoo's beautiful plants and gardens.
Who work to operate and advocate for a cleaner planet.
Who design breeding recommendations for species survival plans.
Who work with technology that protects zoo populations.
Who facilitate programs in Chicago communities.
Who develop programs for teachers and students.
Who help keep our facilities running 24/7.
Who keep the zoo clean.
Who support zoo staff.
Who support zoo volunteers.
From all of us who produce events.
Who bring guests together around common experiences.
From all of us who share your passion.
Your support saves wildlife.
We can't be Lincoln Park Zoo without you. Thank you.